beautiful historic treasure. We have done a lot of exciting things over the last 4 years, opened a lot of great places, but this is a real treasure in West Virginia, especially in the pandemic. So I know it's been a long year. I will tell you guys this morning, we were looking at the research. Just today, Longwoods International, which is one of the leading travel and tourism research firms in the world, put out this week's research, and it said that 87% of Americans plan to travel in the next 6 months. So that is absolutely the highest it's been in over a year. Thrilled to see it, and thrilled to be sitting here in West Virginia looking at those numbers. Thanks to the governor and the state's response to the pandemic, I think we are perfectly positioned to see a lot of those travelers here in the Mountain State. So as I was driving up, I was thinking about what I was going to say. 4 years ago, my very first event was in Morgantown. And I remember I was coming to that event. I'd never done one of these, and I was so nervous about what would I say. Today was really different. I had to think about how can I only talk 5 minutes so he doesn't pull the microphone away from me. Tourism has really transformed in West Virginia over the last 4 years. So we started out, we came in, and the governor said, we're going to triple the state's marketing budget. And everybody looked at it like, there's no way. We did. The very first session, the legislature tripled the budget. The largest single budget increase in the country for tourism. We've seen record-breaking numbers. We beat record after record after record. We are one of the fastest growing tourism states in the country. But one of the most exciting things that we've seen is private investment. So projects just like this one right here. In the last 2.5 years, we've received more than $250 for getting us here today, and the transformation that we've seen over the last 4 years. The Thrash family for this investment in this wonderful facility. We know this is your first investment in West Virginia, but I hope it's not your last. So Governor, thank you so much for everything.
Well, first of all, I mean, I finally come to a room that's big enough for me. I mean, this thing is unbelievable. I mean, that's just all there is to it. It is amazing. It is totally amazing what we've done here. And I could not be more proud to be here. Now, if we'll just step back, I want to clean up just a couple of things real fast. You know, the English bulldog that I have, that is, I love her teetotally to death, and she's like a giant brown watermelon, but she's my buddy. And she predicted the score of the Super Bowl and came really close to calling it. And her bracket on the NCAA, on our March Madness right now, she had Gonzaga and WVU playing, and then WVU winning the whole thing. Now, I hate like crazy that her bracket is all screwed up now, but she absolutely was rock solid behind the Mountaineers, as I was, and really what a wonderful season they had, and there's more good to come. Now, I've got to clean up one other thing real quick, and it's just this. Today, we have our Secretary of Tourism here with us, and we also have our Secretary of Economic Development, Ms. Carmichael, over here with us, and I'm sure all kinds of other dignitaries, and I don't want to miss people and everything, so I'm not going to get into all that. But we have the most important people, the people here from Thrash, and what they have done is spectacular beyond belief. But before we go any further, I want to just say just this. Chelsea, our Secretary of Tourism, the great lady that has done so much in our state. And, you know, I think about my basketball team that I have right now. The other day, I was sitting with them and I said to them, I said, what would be the trait that I think that I have that is my best trait? Because I was trying to teach them something. Well, I really believe this. My ability to doubt myself is really a valuable trait. Because you keep questioning, are you going the right way? And you solicit information and knowledge from others all the time if you feel that way. And that's what I was going to tell them. But they were just speaking up real quick, and one of them said leadership, and another said determination and all this kind of stuff. And then this little girl right in front of me looked at me and she said, kindness. And then she just paused and she said, well, most of the time. And she's a freshman, and her name's Layla, and she just was, I just thought it was precious as could be. Chelsea would say of me, kindness, but most of the time, you know, and I would say, what an incredible job she's done. There's been times where we just had to redirect this a little bit, but what an incredible job she's done. And the last part of the cleanup, it's her birthday today. It's her birthday today, so we've got to sing happy birthday to her right now, all of us, okay? I'll start off. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chelsea. Happy birthday to you. Okay. And she's probably blushing right there. Now, let's get back to this great theme, to this happens right here. These great people have taken an institution, basically what we have here. I mean, that's all there is to it. Something that was a gift to us in the early 1900s. And they have now brought it back to life, have they not? And they should be saluted beyond belief. You know, our Church Development Act people have helped, but along the way, their initiative, their creativity, their passion has brought this wonderful hotel Morgan back to life. I want to say this too. They have a manager, Robert Mitchell, and I've known Robert forever. And Robert really was dealt a tough blow with one of his children. It was really awful. It was awful beyond belief. But that's a good man. That's a good man that knows what he's doing, and really and truly, he will just make this institution even better. So guys, I can never thank you enough. I know somebody's going to talk other than me now. And if you all just please take over. And again, from the bottom of my heart, thanks beyond belief for what you've done and what your commitment to West Virginia shows.
I think the only way that can let me speak, take my mask off at least. You know, this was a long, drawn-out project, 2 or 3 years. It certainly had a lot of help. I think we didn't make it easy on ourselves to wait until the pandemic to build it. That added twists and turns. But, you know, we had a lot of the city, the university, everybody has embraced this here and made this a joy to do. I'd like to thank my sons, Walker and Joseph. Basically, all I did was sign the notes. They did all the work. I want to thank the governor for coming, and you know, our partners at Windham were here as they did. And you know, I'd like to introduce Kyle Huey, the CEO of our management company. And again, thank you. Very happy to be here.
Thank you. As I said, my name is Kyle. I'm representing Charlestown Hotels, management company for this amazing property. And really, I'm honored to be representing that company. Thank you for a few minutes to take. Really, it's just a bunch of thank yous. Ultimately, we want to thank the Thrash Group. These guys obviously produced a great product, a great hotel, a great project. We work with a lot of owners in the hotel business, and these guys wouldn't get it. They understand design, construction, and then hand the operator us a great product. We thank you for that. Thank you for the trust at Charlestown Hotels. The second thing is I'd like to thank the Hotel Morgan team. As you said, Robert, Nick has built a great team. Met a bunch of the team. It's just great rock stars. stars in the hospitality industry. Each of them really want to touch the guests and give them a great experience that we know and it's going to continue to improve and evolve as we stay open. I'd also like to thank the Charlestown Hotels team, right? So from the top, Jen West, she's going to lead the charge from the operations standpoint. We got Jackie Mann from marketing, Ryan Royer from revenue, and then Anthony Langan, who's been in the F&B part, not here today, but he did a great job bringing this to what it is. And then the last group I'd like to thank is you guys. I think as a representation of the community. I mean, I think we've already seen what it was years ago and what's become now. It is really amazing. I think it's going to be that pillar in the community that everybody can be proud of, from the management company, the owners, the community. We'll all have bragging rights around this property. So when you got the combination of a great product, great service, people, and you got a great community around it, I think we know that combination is going to be a success for this hotel. So but thank you for the time. I'm going to turn it over to Robert Mickey to say a few words.
Thank you, Carol. So I guess you already heard my name, Robert Mickey. I'm very humbled by the kind words of Governor Justice, or as I humbly call you, Coach. I feel that way about you. You couldn't find a person that cares more about the state of West Virginia than Jim Justice. And we love you for that. And we appreciate it. To the Thrash family, I remember our first interview, kind of on the phone when we were talking about me joining this project, and I'm very happy you chose me to be part of this project because I loved you from the first time we chatted on the phone. And thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Thrash. Joe, Walker, thank you. I've been in this business for 40 years, believe it or not, and I have never worked for a management company as wonderful as Charlestown Hotels. The support from my immediate leader, Jen West, has been amazing. I would work with her anywhere and anytime, and if we could give her just a little round of applause. Love you, Jen. Mean it. So we have here a property with 83 rooms. Those 83 rooms include 2 beautiful suites. When we conclude here, we do have the 7th floor open for rooms for you to look at on self-guided tours. And you can take the elevator to 7th floor. We have a little bit over 10,000 square feet of banquet space. That is the grand ballroom that you're standing in now. The 8th floor is currently still under remodeling and renovation, but that will be the Monarch Ballroom, of course named in honor of the butterfly for the state of West Virginia. And then we have 2 meeting rooms or conference rooms on the mezzanine level. The Sugar Maple, which will accommodate about 40 people, and the Honeybee, which will accommodate about 23. And our banquet rooms kind of max out right around 220 people in both. That's just a rough number. So I'm just humbled to be part of this team. I have to thank Meg Ryan, my assistant general manager, Cindy Seaman, our executive housekeeper, Chef John Lyon, who is probably in the back getting wonderful food together. Oh, there he is. I see you, Chef. Didn't see him. Casey Sherwood, our guest service manager. She's probably working at the front desk right now. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone or missing someone. I think I am, but we have Josh Sopana, our food and beverage manager, who's out with a little bit of a cold today. But again, I'm just humbled to be part of such a great team. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Secretary of Economic Development for the state of West Virginia, Mitch Carmichael, my new friend.
Thank you, Nick. And thank you to the Thrash Group for this wonderful investment that nothing happens from an economic development perspective until someone's willing to take a risk and invest money. And I know you have done that, and I believe with all my heart this is going to be a wonderful investment for not only your investment group, but for the state of West Virginia and the city of Morgantown. thank you so much. And I want to thank Chelsea's team under the direction of the governor for putting together the packages that are necessary to incentivize the investment in these economic development projects. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just be very brief, but I think this hotel and this project is a metaphor for the resurgence of West Virginia's economy. We have the opportunity and the right before us to take these type of investments and show the rest of the world how you recover from a COVID pandemic, how you energize an economy that for years has been in the doldrums. This is a moment in West Virginia's history we can look at this time and say this beautiful grand hotel that had fallen into a state of disrepair is now a metaphor for the beauty and the elegance and the grace that is now West Virginia as we move forward under the direction of Governor Justice and the team that he's put in place and all you wonderful people in this audience that are participating in this event to help signify the moment that West Virginia moves forward with an incredible investment and future investments in our state. And I also have the privilege, Governor, of now letting everyone know that the hors d'oeuvres are at the back table and drinks are served. So, let me just turn back to the Governor for the last time. Thank you so much.
Well, Secretary, I want to thank you, and more than anything, thank you, Mr. Trash, thank you guys. Your work is unbelievable. I mean, you can see the work. All you got to do is look around. It is amazing beyond belief. We welcome you in every way to West Virginia. We thank you in every way for stepping up and doing what you're doing, and we're on our way. West Virginia has become the diamond in the rough that everybody's missed. We're on our way. And so just more goodness, and I can't ever thank you enough. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm a business guy. I'm not a politician. I don't want to ever be a politician. I want to just speak the truth. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Robert, Nikki, recognizing everybody that's on the team and everything, but no question, the one that I always want to talk to is the chef. I didn't just wait on not eating. So anyway, thank y'all so